Good night, teacher. This is Camila Bea from Tier A, and today is May 17th. So now I'm going to do the improvisation part. So, well, as you know, 3 days ago we had the FC and the speaking part. 4 days ago we had the writing, the listening, and the reading part, which were pretty good because I don't know. In my case, I felt like they were fine. I hope I get like at least a B2, but I really would like to get like a C1, because I don't know. I feel like that's possible, and I really would like to get that, or at least in what aspect, in like speaking or writing or reading, something like that. If you're listening to like a purring, it's my cat that he's here, so don't worry. It's just him. Okay, and that, also the day that we have the speaking, that was on May 15th, I had to go to the Hedwig Portalet's room, which was in the second floor. And nevertheless, I was pretty scared, and I had to be in a group with Solange Villasis, a girl from third C. She's pretty kind. I really liked her because she's like easygoing and all like that. But we didn't end up like being friends, so it's fine. But I really would have liked to, but it doesn't matter. So I continue, and I had to take like test with a native person. That was a girl who took my exam, and I think it was pretty fine. I really would like that I get a C1, or as I said before, and this a B2. I don't know. That's my kind of goal. Also, maybe by any chance, do you know who is going to get like exonerated from the grade exam? Because I really would like to know. And if you could tell me, it would be pretty pretty good. I don't know. Pretty worth. I would really appreciate it. So please, if you would, please tell me. Also, if you could. Also, out on May 15th, Wednesday, I was with my partner Solange, and we went to take like a practice test with Liz and Patricio. But then before us, there were some couples. There were some couples. There were some people that were before us. So we couldn't take the whole exam because the bell rang, and listen, Patricia was like, "Oh no, sorry girls, but I need to go because I have to do classes." And we're like, "No, but please no, because we want to take the exam and see how we are." So yeah, that we could do a part, but not complete it, to do it complete, because it was I don't know, we couldn't. But it's fine because we were when we took the exam, it was pretty good. So I don't think that we really needed that, which is fine. Also, the next day, we were I was with Mari. Mari is my friend, and we were we went to the bathroom, and there we were getting out of there. We were going out of there. I'm not pretty sure. I don't know. But what? But what? So there we were we were there, and we were getting out. As I said before, And now that this Patricia was going to the bathroom, which I think, I don't know, I am wondering why, because I saw that I'm not judging that anything like that, because it's like if those were not like available, he can go to any bathroom he wanted. So he went to the boys' bathroom in the third floor, and he saw us, and he was like, "Oh, hey guys, so how was your test?" And we were like, "Oh, it was fine," and just like that. And after that, kind of like he was like, "But tell me more. I want to know more like details." And we're like, "What can I tell you? It was fine. Like it was pretty good. We hope it was pretty good. It was really good because it is necessary. We're paying for that, so and you can get a result that it can be like beneficial or not for you. So we're like, we hope that we have got like a good grade, you know. So yeah. And also, what can I tell you? We were like, oh yeah, we hope that was fine, and yeah, and he was like, yeah, I hope that too, because you are like pretty good students. I mean, like not that like with those exact words, but he was like, I see a lot of potential in you both, so I hope that you have gotten like a good result. And we're like, oh, thank you so much. Listen, that's so lovely of you, because like it was like, oh, thank you, because he was like, I believe in you both, and he was like, you're both good students, so yeah. And we were like, oh, thank you so much. And yeah, so after that we went downstairs, and it was really fine. But the part of the exam that I think that was the most difficult was listening, because I was like, I don't know, that was kind of difficult. Like you could understand everything, like everything, but like it was kind of difficult because I'm going to tell you an example that there was in the exam. There was a guy. That the question was like, how does this guy feel? And there were three options. A, B, and C, and they were like depressed, angry, or relieved. And when you heard the audio, you didn't feel like he was like angry or sad or anything like that. But he said that his mom was like, and she didn't want to go to that part of the country because she was fed up of her aunt, the guy's aunt, her sister. So that was like, okay, it's fine. But I put relight because like you could like kind of feel it in his voice. So I was like, he doesn't sound like he's like bad or anything like that, or he's angry. So I'm going to put like he's relieved. And yeah, that. But also, I'm pretty worried about the writing part, because I wrote like a essay and a email, but I saw that a lot of guys were like, they were writing a lot like more words, and I know I wrote more than 140, but I'm not pretty sure. I've heard it is better that you like get pretty close to the limit number, to the maximum number of letters of words that you need. That is 190, but I wrote less than that. So I don't know. I'm pretty worried about that. I hope that they are like, oh, she completed like it, so it doesn't matter. She's going to be like fine. And yeah, also what else can I tell you? And I don't like. And that the next week we had like the I don't know how to say it in English. Sorry, the the emprendimientos fair. That we like third grade, like guys, we had to do like a fair with a lot of things, and there is going to be like some kids from our school, and also some representatives of other schools. And yeah, and they are going to like buy our products, and they are going like to eat it. I heard that some guys are going to do like they are going to produce some boba. It's like the drink with tapioca balls. Also some cookies, some cupcakes, cakes, some like crepes. Like you open them and they give you like a message like the lucky, like the good luck, like the luck cookies, like that. So I'm not so sure about it, but it's fine. uh, what else can I tell you? And about that, I don't like my group because it's like they're not like bad people or anything like that, but like they cannot like organize themselves. Like that's a big weakness, and I don't really like that because it's like I propose an idea and they're like no. For instance, the ones that I was like, but girls, what do you think if instead of like going to a house, because we're like five girls, we each of us like makes produces here and their own like desserts, and we just like take them to the fair Tuesday, and we don't have to meet in one house. We just do it by around, and then and we have to do like a form, a document, and we have to like just like connects the I don't know the bills. Yeah, connect the bills. I was going to say I don't know how to say factura in English, but I just remember it is bill. So we just like combine the those, and later we are like we see how it goes. And but they were like, no, we can't do that because it's like I don't know why. They were like, no, that's not going to be possible. And you don't worry, because in my house I have like two ovens, so you're not going to need them. You can come to my house and do it. And I was like, but it could be so much easier if you do it your dessert, because it's not like you have to do a general things for all the people in the group. Like that, each person has a different dessert. So I was wondering like, but shouldn't it be better if we just like do our thing and then we take it to the fair Tuesday? And they were like, no, we had to meet, we had to meet and organize and everything. And I was like, yeah, we can meet one day and see the decorations and the ingredients if you want. But I don't know, a second day to prepare everything in just like one home, I don't think that's going to be possible, because in my case I do cupcakes. I make cupcakes, and they need like I heard. Well, I saw a video that those needed a lot of time. You know, they needed a lot of time, and they needed a fridge and chocolate and everything. And I was like, but I could make them by myself, and it could be so much easier because I could be in my home with my mom and my fridge and everything that what I need in here in my home. So I don't know. I think that it shouldn't be like that. it should be like that. But they were like, no, you can't. And I was like, damn it. So if we don't, I was thinking, if we don't organize until like tomorrow, like evening or night, I'm going to say like, dear, sorry, but I don't know how. Actually, and this is true. I don't know how to use the oven, or and I don't know how to make a cake because I don't know how to do that. Like, it's kind of like uh, inefficient that you don't know how to do that. But I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to make a cake. I don't know like how to turn on like a oven or anything like that. I don't know how to do that kind of desserts. And it's going to be even worse if I have to go to a different home which is not mine to like go and take everything what I don't know who it belongs to or what it is. Meanwhile, here in my home, I have my things, I know where they are, and I also have an oven that my mom knows how it works. So it would be like so much better if I just like do it here in my home. So I think it's a problem, but I'm going to tell them because I think it's going to be so much easier for me, especially because I think that my dish is like the most elaborated. Yeah, so I'm going to propose that because even if they tell me something I can't, I really feel that I can't. And also they were saying like, but we're going to prepare everything in Monday. And I was like, I'm not going to be able to do anything on Monday because I'm not going to be at my home, and they also need to to make their dessert. So it's going to be terrible. It is all going to be like a crowd of people, like all angry and things like that. And they were like, but don't worry, they can help you because there are two girls that they don't do anything because their projects were like not so good, so they decided that they were not going to do that, and we just had to keep the ones that were like the most interesting. That was one of them was mine, and they were like, no, but they can help you. And I was like, I don't need their help because not because I don't want, it's because I have my own help in my home. They can, my aunts, my mom can help me, and they are also near my home. My aunt lives like 5 minutes from my home, so it's like she can help me. And not only because she's like my aunt and I like love her or anything like that. It's because she's like a dessert chef, like a chef pastelera. I don't know how to say it in English. Chef, dessert chef. I don't know. So that she can like help me, and she has all her things in her home. So I don't know. I'm going to tell her teacher. I mean, like, I'm sorry, but I can't. It is all going to be like, I don't know how to say abarrotado. It is going to be full in that home. I know that there are like two ovens, but I need like something that is just like for me, for my project, because it is a grade, and I really need all my grades. I really need them all to be like fine because I don't want to give the grade exam, and I want my dessert to be like perfect. Do the best I can't, do the best that I can make, the best of the best that I could make, and to give a good product. So I don't know how I am going to do that. I'm going to propose the idea, but I can't do that in just one day. With all of the other gears are also going to need to do that, to do their things too. So I don't know, but it doesn't matter. I really wouldn't like them to be mad with me at this point of the course, is like the end, and I really like them because they are funny and all of that. But I need to do this by myself because it is necessary, and I don't wanna end up like the bad guy, but I need to do that. So yeah, I don't know how it is going to end up. So I mean, that's it. Well, that